Hey, today I've got this ABUS Titalium model 80 Ti 50. I'm going to use a 40 thousandths inch pry bar up in the top of the keyway, and I like to use a thinner pick on these. I can get a 18 thousandths inch pick in there, but I feel like the pick itself kind of binds up in the wording and drags, and I lose a little bit of feedback. So I'm going to go with this one, and I think this is 15 thousandths. It's the Peterson blue one, if you know what that means. All right. So what I usually find is that I'll run into one standard pin that drops me into a false set, and then everything else will be a spool, and I'll get a lot of counter rotation, and those will drop some pins, and I'll have to go back. It's very important to be systematic and count them out as you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's get in there and see what we can do. So one's kind of binding, so it's probably going to be our standard. And I got a little movement. 2's loose. 3 is giving me some counter rotation, and that feels like it got set. 4 is giving me some counter rotation. I heard maybe 3 drop, but let's keep going. 5, 6, maybe a little counter rotation there. All right, back to the beginning. 1 is probably still set. We're still in our false set. 2, 3 is giving me some counter rotation. And let me just check 1 real quick. Okay. Still in a bit of a false set. All right. 4, counter rotation. Boom. 5, 6. And I felt something there that I feel in a lot of these, which is I'll kind of brush my pick against a pin, and I'll feel my false set deepen. And I think I'm on pin 2 or 3. When I feel that happen, that pin's usually an unset spool that just got pushed up a little bit further and sort of rotated into and made that false set a little deeper. So let's bear down into that one and feel that counter rotation. All right, and that felt like it got set. I think that was 2. 3's rotating. 4, 5, 6 is giving me some counter rotation, and that was it. All right. So I can't gut this lock. It's completely sealed closed, but I hope that this helps give some tips on picking these. I really think these are great locks for practicing spool pins and really getting to, there's not a lot of keyway navigation unless if you're gonna use if you want to use like a short hook or something off of the wording here. That's personally, I just prefer to use something nice and thin that'll fit right in there. You lose a little bit of feedback with a thinner pick, but with this lock in particular, you get a lot of feedback through your tensioning tool. So I think it's more important that you have a nice thick tensioning tool that's about the thickest thing you can get into the top of the keyway. All right, well, if you have any questions about it or need any other advice on picking these, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.